Are you looking to buy a wet-dry vacuum, but you're unsure which machine is right for your business? The best option you should have for a combination of features that allow you and your cleaning team get the job done in a timely, efficient, and cost-effective manner. 7 key machine features ultimately affect the cost of a wet-dry vacuum. These characteristics include tank size, tank material, tools and accessories, squeegee type, tip and pour versus drain port, single versus dual motor, and pneumatic versus electric power. Let's take a look at each one, starting with the tank size. The first feature that we're going to talk about that affects the cost of a machine is the size of the tank. You can see that this tank over here is much larger than the tank on this vacuum. So a larger machine will get you more efficiency. You can use it longer before you have to drain it. In addition, a larger tank will cost more money because there's more product involved in making that tank. The next feature we should speak about is the material. And you can see that this machine is metal. It's a very durable tank, and this is a poly tank here. It's also durable, but the poly tank is less expensive to produce than the metal tank. The next feature we want to talk about is how to drain a wet-dry vacuum. There are 2 different systems that we're going to feature here. That machine right there has a drain port on it, and you can see how low that hose is. This machine is a tip and pour. So in this situation where we have a floor janitor's sink, tip and pour is the best. Take this handle and you tip and pour the debris We are going to take this machine with a drain port on it to a floor drain, so you can see how that works. So 2 different options, a floor drain with a drain port and something that can drain into something a little higher up. All right, so this is the vacuum with a drain port, and you really need a floor drain to drain it into. So let us show you how that works. All right, so I'm just going to open the cap on this and drain into this floor drain. The next segment we're going to speak about that affects the price of a wet and dry vacuum is tools and accessories. Some vacuums, you can only get the wet tools, and you have to buy specifically, piece by piece, the extra items. This particular machine we're showing comes with everything. So we'll start with the dry use. This is the dry filter that comes with the machine that you would use if you're picking up dry debris. In addition to the dry filter, there is a squeegee tool, a dusting style brush, and a bristle floor brush that will go on the floor. Of course, you have to have a hose. That's a great accessory. A wand that comes with the machine as well. And as we switch over here to the wet side, the accessories would be a wet filter, separate from that dry filter, completely different, and of course, a squeegee tool for use in wet pickup. So this next tool, which is actually an accessory, is a front mount squeegee. And if your vacuum has this, it's going to affect the cost of your machine. It's going to raise the price. So a front mount squeegee goes on the front of the machine, as you can see right here. You put the hose on. Once this vacuum motor goes on and the squeegee's on the floor, you get much more productivity than just a wand and a hose. So the front mount squeegee will definitely increase the price of your machine. The next factor that can really increase the price of your wet and dry vacuum is whether it's a single or dual motor machine. So this head that's on this machine is actually, whoops, this is actually a single motor vacuum. So this only has one switch. That means we only have one motor. Many machines would come with an additional switch over here. In that case, there are two motors in here. And if you have two motors, you have much more airflow and also much more lift for the heavy, nasty, greasy dirts. So once again, single motor. Many machines can be purchased with a second motor in it. That second motor is going to greatly increase the price of your machine. Another factor that we need to talk about is electric or pneumatic. So you can see this machine here plugs into the wall. So this is an electric vacuum cleaner. If we were going to go to a very industrial situation where a manufacturing building has pneumatic machines and they have an air supply, you can buy a vacuum cleaner that hooks up to that air supply, and it is by far the most powerful vacuum you can purchase, but the most expensive, really for industrial use. So the difference is electric or pneumatic. You get to make the choice of which of all these features is right for your application. So when it comes to wet-dry vacuums, if you're really not sure of your actual needs, feel free to reach out to Imperial Dade and we can help you with selecting the correct vacuum for you. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.